I didn't think we'd see this day till 2030 or possibly even later. But that's the nature of technology. Things we once thought impossible are almost inevitably fated to become reality. All because technology's insatiable urge to grow. And here we are. There's been a lot of advancements in the thermal world over the past decade, but this is something special. We can now see the unseen like never before, giving us an entire new perspective of a world hidden by darkness. Thermal as we've known it for the past decade and its technological advancements of this sport will soon be revealed as merely the tip of the iceberg of potential that lies ahead. We are now living in a new era, the era of high-definition thermal. IrayUSA alongside Infiray Outdoor have just released the world's very first true high-definition thermal weapon sight. And I couldn't wait to get my hands on one to try it for the very first time. I will never forget the very first time I put my eye up to that thing. I was completely blown away.
Good grief, this thing is clear. Holy crap.
Up till now, thermal weapon sights have only been available in two primary resolutions, 384 and 640, which are still killer units that'll hammer for any night hunter out there. But I could tell right from the start, this thing is truly in a whole new class of its own. Just to give you an idea of the technical difference, the best 640 resolution unit out there has roughly 328,000 pixels. The 1280 has 1,310,000 pixels. So in a nutshell, the RS-75 has almost 1 million more pixels than the best 640 resolution unit available on the market. And I promise you, once you look at this display, you can tell it. Essentially what Iray's done is create an entire new class of thermal weapon sight, allowing night hunters to see things better than ever before. Any way you cut it, it's a game changer.
That is insane.
This segment of Night Crew is brought to you by IrayUSA, High Performance Thermal Optics, Wicked Hunting Lights. If it ain't wicked, it ain't worth it. AllPredatorCalls.com, your predator calling superstore. And by Recon, rugged and ready. All right, let's talk about specs. The RS-75 is a 1280 by 1280 sensor boasting a whopping 3,600 yard detection range. Its housing and layout is similar to that of the Ricoh Mark I 640, but don't be fooled, the 1280's huge sensor is what truly sets it apart. It's like a Mark I on steroids. Combine all that with a high-quality 75mm f1.1 lens, and now you have a thermal monster. Its unique recoil mount is built to take a punch from just about any rig you want to run, keeping you in the hunt and not on the sidelines watching your buddies have all the fun. And its ambidextrous inline buttons and manual focus are ready to rock when the time is right. And as far as power goes, its removable and rechargeable battery pack allows you to swap packs on the fly. Just throw a spare in your pocket and you can hunt all night. The RS-75 is truly a special new unit, and I feel extremely blessed to have this opportunity to test the very first one. And that's all thanks to my good friend Tyler from IrayUSA. Without him, I fully believe this unit would not exist for another 5 to 10 years or even more. But the future of thermal is here. It just got here a little early thanks to his help. Let's just hope now he doesn't miss this coyote with it.
I'll tell you what, I'm pretty fired up about that 1280 this year. That thing's just a beast.
You know, I still have to kind of pinch myself. I was telling some of the guys earlier this week, can you believe we're all running around with 1280s?
I know. I thought it'd be at least another 4 or 5 years before we got to this point. It's technology, though.
Kind of gives you a renewed sense, a renewed motivation to go out and get new stuff because it looks so much better. It looks different, you know? You see a lot of stuff that you didn't see before.
Yep.
Well, the 1280 might make a coyote look a whole lot better, but it dang sure don't make them smell better.
Ooh-wee.
Stinky one?
That's a good one. Got a death turd.
Death turd? Whew.
Dang, son. That's worse than you in the truck earlier.
Nah, I think I got him beat still.
That's what happens when you feed a coyote cereal.
You know you like it.
Oh. You can pick that one up. He's healthy.
He's bigger than I thought. He's definitely not a first year. Here, smell that. Tell me that.
No,
Come on,
thanks.
man.
It's terrible. You smell that?
Yeah, I smell that.
Good Lord. He made us work for it, too. He's making us work for it from the grave.
Oh, Lord.
That's terrible.
You know you like like it.
It's terrible.
I wonder what that cow's thinking about right now. Heck, he probably don't even know what to think. Well, if you ain't figured it out by now, I like to get them close. And when I say close, I mean I want to be able to hear them breathing close. A lot of guys don't understand that. They want to shoot them out there the first time they get the chance. Doesn't matter how far they are. But for me, getting them close is my measure of success. The way I see it, if I can fool the smartest animal in North America by beating all of his senses to get him within feet of my body without him knowing I'm there, that to me is the definition of beating a coyote. It's one thing to kill him out there at 100 yards, but you get one right on top of you where you can't make any mistakes. It takes things to a whole different level. And one of the things I really love about this scope is its manual focus allows me to focus on targets as close as 9 feet. So if I wanted to kill a coyote at 9 feet, I can do it with this scope in focus. And most scopes will not let you do that.
got him.
That is a long ass way, boys. It freaking laid him out like a rock, too. Holy smoke. That's a long way.
Yes, it is.
To be able to see one that clear, and the thing is, that's a 2X base mag. Kilocalories at 470 yards. We think it's at least 460 to 470.
Oh yeah, it's 470.
But it doesn't even, that's a good cow. Already got maggots in his mouth. Look at that. Look at those maggots. Can you see that on your phone?
Yeah.
Ugh. But it totally just completely just laid him out. That's definitely the furthest that I've actually shot one. I've shot at him that far, but I hit him, but I don't think I can remember shooting one and just bang flop.
No, I know.
At that range. It's pretty freaking cool.
That is wild.
Yeah. I spent all day, I was trying to figure out where my hold needs to be to hit one at 500, and then I got to thinking, you dumbass, there's 3 reticles on the scope.
Change your reticle and set it up.
Let's build a profile for a 500-yard target. And there she is.
Once you put your eye up to this thing for the first time, you'll see an entirely new world of thermal like you never could have imagined. Even the video on this show doesn't really do it justice, because the actual user experience is something you really have to see in person to fully understand the difference. You know, I've had guys ask me to compare it to other units out there on the market, but the thing is, you just can't. There's nothing out there like it, and until you actually look through it, the degree of what Iray has created won't be fully clear. This is not another 640 resolution unit, and as such is not comparable to those. It's the beginning of an entire new class of thermal that's sure to become the new standard for the future. You know, technology has given our sport a boost forward like never before in its history, and I'm genuinely thankful for companies like Iray who are leading that charge. Someone's always got to fire the first shot, and Tyler, I'm pretty confident every other single thermal company out there is gonna definitely fill this one. The reality is, competition is the fuel that drives technology, and without it, the desire and pursuit to build the best goes away. You gotta have competition, because that's what makes things get better.
Do it. Do it.
And I think it's safe to say things just got a little better.